lost beneath the thunder, with the sea above my head. Every wave became a warning, every breath was full of dread. I had nothing I could stand on, no firm ground beneath my feet, only storms around my spirit, only depth beneath my knees. Then beneath the raging waters, past the noise and past the haze, I found hope was holding steady, like an anchor under waves. Anchor held below waves, hope stayed in the deep. When the storm rose up against me, your promise would not leave. Grace became my shelter, mercy would not break. Though the sea was wild above me, anchor held below waves. I thought the surface mattered, thought the calm would prove your care, but you showed me in the tempest that your hand was also there. Every current tried to pull me, every fear tried to decide, but the covenant of heaven held me stronger than the tide. Not because the storm was silent, not because the night was brief, but because your word was deeper than the water under me. Anchor held below waves, hope stayed in the deep. When the storm rose up against me, your promise would not leave. Grace became my shelter, mercy would not break. Though the sea was wild above me, anchor held below waves. Hold me when the waters rise, hold me when the sky is torn, hold me when my faith is tired and my heart is battle worn. Let the storm become a witness, let the ocean learn your name. Every wave must bow before you, every death must speak your praise. Anchor held below waves, hope stayed in the deep. When the storm rose up against me, your promise would not leave. Grace became my shelter, mercy would not break. Though the sea was wild above me, anchor held below waves. Now I do not fear the water, now I trust what cannot shake. For the God who rules the tempest is the anchor underneath the I came carrying my pieces, like a shame I could not hide. Every crack became a witness to the wars I kept inside. I had thought the broken places made me useless in your hand, just a vessel on the floor that could never rise again. But you were not afraid of fragments, you were not ashamed of scars. You poured glory through the damage and lit fire in broken jars. Broken jars held light, cracked but burning bright. What I thought was only ruin became a flame inside the night. You made weakness shine, mercy start. I was not too shattered, light still filled my heart. Broken jars held light, broken jars held light, broken jars held light. I had tried to hide the fracture, tried to polish over pain, but the places I kept covered were the doors where glory came. You did not need perfection, you did not ask for gold. You took this clay with trembling hands and made it brave and bold. Now every line of breaking is a path for you to shine. Every wound surrender turns to fire by design. Broken jars held light, cracked but burning bright. What I thought was only ruin became a flame inside the night. You made weakness shine, you made mercy start. I was not too shattered, light still filled my heart. Broken jars held light, broken jars held light, broken jars held light. Let them see the cracks in me, let them see the flame. I am not my failure, I am carried by your name. Let the darkness gather close, let the fear surround. The treasure you place within me cannot be put out. Broken jars held light, cracked but burning bright. What I thought was only ruin became a flame inside the night. You made weakness shine, you made mercy start. I was not too shattered, light still filled my heart. Broken jars held light, broken jars held light, broken jars held I am clay inside your fingers, I'm fire inside your side. What was broken in the silence now is burning with your light. Cedars under giants old and high. Every branch became a cathedral, every leaf reached toward the sky. I had felt too small for wonder, too way down to lift my eyes, till the forest bowed around me like creation recognized. Then the wind moved like a choir through the green and ancient halls, and the trees that stood like towers bent before the Lord of all. Cedars bent in worship, mountains learned to say dance and worship, mountains learn to sing. All creation trembled softly at the nearness of the King. My heart left its silence, fear lost its grip, when I saw the forest kneeling, cedars bent in worship. Now I walk beneath the branches with a song I cannot hide, for the cedars taught my spirit how to bend and still rise. Shaped by pressure, marked by dust. Every dream inside my fingers felt too weak to hold my trust. I thought the mud beneath me was a sign that I had failed, but your hands were near the wet earth, and your purpose had not paled. Then the storm I tried to run from met the dust I tried to shame, and the ground began to soften till the clay rose from rain. Clay rose from rain. Life rose from the ground. What I thought was only ruin became holy in your hands. Grace shaped every fracture. Mercy healed the stain. When your love touched what was lowly, clay rose from I had wanted golden answers, wanted fire without the flood, but you chose the humble places. You made beauty out of mud. Every drop became a mercy, every tear became a seed, and the soil of my surrender started breathing underneath. You are not afraid of weakness. You are not ashamed of stains. You can shape a living vessel when the clay rises from rain. Clay rose from rain. Life rose from the ground. What I thought was only ruin became holy in your hands. Grace shaped every fracture. Mercy healed the stain. When your love touched what was lowly, clay rose from rain. Shape me in the storm, Lord. Form me in the flood. Take the dust of all I was and breathe into the mud. Let the rain become your kindness. Let the ground become your place. Let the vessel you are forming carry glory, carry grace. Clay rose from rain. Life rose from the ground. What I thought was only ruin became holy in your hands. Grace shaped every fracture. Mercy healed the stain. When your love touched what was lowly, clay rose from Now I do not curse the weather. thirst beneath the sun. Every step became a question, every road felt overrun. I had searched for living water, but the sand gave no reply, till my heart began to wonder if the spring inside had died. Then beneath the dust and silence, where I thought no hope could be, you uncovered hidden waters. Desert wells remembered me. Desert wells remembered me. Water rose from stone, where I thought I once forgotten. I was never left alone. Grace ran through the wasteland, mercy found the deep. When my soul was cracked and thirsty, desert wells remembered me. I had called the valley empty, I had named the silence cruel, but your promise knows the places where the hidden rivers move. Every dry and barren season was not wasted in your hand. You were teaching me to listen for the water under sand. Not because the road was easy, not because my eyes could see, but because your love was faithful. Desert wells remembered me. Desert wells remembered me. Water rose from stone, where I thought I once forgotten. I was never left alone. Grace ran through the wasteland, mercy found the deep. When my soul was cracked and thirsty, desert wells remembered me. Spring up in the lonely places, rise beneath my fear and pain. Turn the dust into a river, turn the drought into your name. If the desert tries to claim me, if the heat surrounds my feet, still I know your hand can open wells of life inside the deep. Desert wells remembered me. Water rose from stone, where I thought I walked forgotten. I was never left alone. Grace ran through the wasteland, mercy found the deep. When my soul was cracked and thirsty, desert wells remembered me. Now I bless the barren places, now I praise the hidden stream. For the ground I call forsaken, of the water meant for me. Held the water meant for me. Dry bones learn to breathe. I was standing in the valley where the dust had buried dreams. Every promise looked forgotten, every hope had lost its green. All around me were the echoes of a life that used to rise, like the future had been scattered under pale and empty skies. Then your voice moved through the silence, like a wind I could not see, and the places I call lifeless started waking underneath. Dry bones learned to breathe, dead hearts started rising. What was your word can build an army where I only counted none. Every bone began to answer, every fracture found its place, and the ground that held my sorrow started trembling under grace. You are not afraid of endings, you are not delayed by death. You can turn a field of ashes into lungs that praise again. Breathe on every silent dream. Breathe until the valley shakes with the sound of what you redeem. Call the lost back into light. Call the dead back into song. If your spirit fills the wasteland, nothing stays lifeless for long. Dry bones learn to breathe, dead hearts started rising. What was buried in the valley heard the sound of life arriving. Hope came through the dust, mercy crossed the grief when you spoke into the silence. Dry bones learn to breathe. Now the valley is not empty, now the dust has found a song. What I thought was gone forever rose when you breathe life along. I was standing by the shoreline with my hands worn out from night. Every net I pulled was empty, every hope had lost its fight. I had labored in the darkness, I had counted all I lacked, till the morning found me weary with the waves against my back. Then your voice came through the water, something stronger than the tide, in the place of my exhaustion. Saw the emptiness come alive. Emptiness came alive. Hope returned with the tide. When my world empty nets came alive. Hope returned with the tide. Where my work had found no harvest, you brought overflow inside. Grace filled what was hollow. Mercy touched the night. When I cast my trust before you, empty nets came alive. Leave the shore with wonder. Now I follow where you guide. For the morning met my failure, and my empty nets came alive. I was facing walls of thunder, stone and shadow, pride and fear. Every tower stood against me, every gate refused to hear. I had listened to their warning, I had heard them mock my name, till the fortress of my doubt started speaking like my fate. Then you taught my feet obedience, taught my heart a holy choice, and the walls that shouted louder fell when Jericho lost its voice. Jericho lost its voice. Walls came crashing down. What a spoken fear above me lay in pieces on the ground. Praise became the weapon, faith became the noise. When your promise started marching, Jericho lost its voice. I had wanted instant answers, wanted stones to break at once, but you led me round in silence, till my soul learned how to trust. Every circle looked like weakness, every step looked much too small, but the God who gave the promise was already shaking walls. Not by anger, not by striving, not by power I could boast, but by walking where you sent me. With your word as all my hope, Jericho lost its voice. Walls came crashing down. What a spoken fear above me lay in pieces on the ground. Praise became the weapon, faith became the noise. When your promise started marching, Jericho lost its voice. Silence every lie that towers, silence every ancient fear, silence every wall that tells me you are far when you are near. Let the trumpet sound in worship, let the hardened stones give way. No fortress stands forever when your people trust and praise. Jericho lost its voice. Walls came crashing down. What a spoken fear above me lay in pieces on the ground. Praise became the weapon, faith became the noise. When your promise started marching, Jericho lost its voice. Now the road runs through the ruins. Now the dust becomes my song. What once shouted smoke upon the ceiling, only dust from silent years. I had watched my worship flicker, watched my courage lose its glow, till the altar of my spirit felt abandoned, cold and old. Then your breath moved through the darkness, soft as wind and bright as flame, and the light I thought was over started burning once again. Lampstand burned again, fire filled the room. What was fading in the silence came alive because of you. Grace restored the oil, hope returned within. When your spirit touched the ashes, lampstand burned again. I had tried to force the brightness, tried to shine by my own strength, but the flame was always dying when I made myself its source. Then you taught me holy stillness, taught me how to wait and stay, till the oil of your presence turned my midnight into day. Not by power, not by striving, not by fear of growing dim, but by resting in your nearness. Light was born in me again. Lampstand burned again, fire filled the room. What was fading in the silence came alive because of you. Grace restored the oil, hope returned within. When your spirit touched the ashes, lampstand burned again. Trim the wick inside my heart, pour the oil into my soul. Let the flame of holy mercy make the broken places whole. Burn through doubt and burn through fear, burn through all I cannot name. Let my life become a lantern that reflects your sacred flame. Lampstand burned again, fire filled the room. What was fading in the silence came alive because of you. Grace restored the oil, hope returned within. When your spirit touched the ashes, lampstand burned again. Lampstand burned again. Now the dark is not my master. Now the night has lost its claim. For the room that once was empty glows because you came. I was thrown into the darkness, where the teeth of fear were near. Every shadow had a hunger, every breath was sharp with fear. I had no sword for the midnight, I had no gate I could close. Only prayer beneath my whisper, Only trust my spirit shows. Then your peace walked through the cavern, and the danger lost its cry. What was sent to tear me open lay down silent by my side. The pit would be my grave, but your angels knew the silence, and your hand was there to save every beast that circled closer. Met the stillness of your name, and the place designed for terror into a room of grace. Not because the den was harmless, not because the stones were kind, but because the Lord was with me in the place I could not find. Lions slept beside me, fear lost its roar. In the den of my affliction, God became my door. I was not abandoned, I was not denied. When the night came close to break me, lions slept beside me. Shut the mouth of every fear, calm the beast inside the night. Teach my soul to rest in you when no rescue is in sight. If I wake among the lions, still my heart will testify. You were faithful in the cavern, you were sovereign in the came close to break me, lions slept beside me. Now the dead became my witness, now the stones have heard me sing. What was meant to be my ending, bow before my faithful King. Up in the wilderness with no storehouse for my need, only yesterday's remembrance, only hunger left to feed. I had feared the sky was empty, feared the morning would be bare, but your promise met the sunrise with provision in the air. When I could not see tomorrow, when my hands began to shake, you were faithful. taught me daily mercy, just enough to draw me near. Every dawn became a lesson. Every portion proved your care. For the God who walks beside me feeds his children everywhere. Not by panic, not by hoarding, not by plans I had to make, but by trusting you were faithful. Manna fell at daybreak. Manna fell at daybreak. Bread came with the light. What I needed for the journey waited for me in your sight. Grace was in the morning. Hope began to wake. When my heart had feared the desert, manna fell at daybreak. Give me this day what I need. Teach my restless heart to see. You are not late in the desert. You are not far from me. Let the sunrise preach your kindness. Let the dust become a plate. Every morning has a witness. God provides before I break. Manna fell at daybreak. Bread came with the light. What I needed for the journey waited for me in your sight. Grace was in the morning. Hope began to wake. When my heart had feared the desert, manna fell at daybreak. Bread fell at daybreak. Bread came from the light. What I needed fell at daybreak. For me in your sight. Now I rise with open fingers. Now I bless the road I take. For the God who led me onward sent his manna at daybreak. I was locked behind the iron, with the darkness pressing near. Every chain around my spirit had a language made of fear. I had no key in my pocket. I had no strength in my bones. Only bruises for a pillow. Only silence for a home. Then a song from the shadows. Not because the night was gone, but because the God of freedom can make captives sing it down. Midnight sang in prison. Chains began to fall. When my praise rose from the darkness, grace walked through the walls. Hope became a thunder. Faith became a sound. What was meant to keep me buried shook beneath the holy ground. Midnight sang in prison, but prison could not hold me down. I had thought my song was useless if the doors were still shut tight. But worship is a weapon when it rises in the night. Every note became a hammer. Every breath became a flame. And the walls that marked my sorrow started trembling at your name. Not because my hands were free yet, not because I saw the way, but because your love was worthy. Even while I had to wait. Here's the anthem of the free. For the midnight that once bound me, had to sing when you found me.
The bottom nearly dry, counting every little failure, counting every reason why I had nothing left to offer, only need I could not hide. But your promise met my weakness like a river deep inside. When I thought the jar was empty, when I thought the flame would pass, you put mercy past my limits, and the oil outran my hands. All outran empty hands, light outlived the night. What I feared would fade forever kept on burning bright. Grace filled every vessel, hope began to stand when my strength had reached its ending. Oil outran empty hands. I had measured out my future by the little I could see, like the lack inside my story had the final word on me. But you are God of overflow, God of bread and hidden streams. You can fill the smallest vessel till it carries only dreams. Not because my hands were worried, not because my faith was wide, but because your heart is faithful when the well looks dry inside. All outran empty hands, light outlived the night. What I feared would fade forever kept on burning bright. Grace filled every vessel, hope began to stand when my strength had reached its ending. All outran empty hands. Fill the jar I thought was useless, fill the lamp I thought was done, fill the house with testimony, fill the night with rising sun. Let the empty learn your power, let the weary understand. There is more inside your mercy than the need inside my hands. All outran empty hands, light outlived the night. What I feared would fade forever kept on burning bright. Grace filled every vessel, hope began to stand when my strength had reached its ending. All outran empty hands. Now I bring you every vessel, every lack and every plan. For I learned your holy kindness when all outran empty hands. I was sitting by the dry place with the sun against my skin, nothing stored inside my pockets, only trust to keep me still. I had no feel for the harvest, I had no table set ahead, but the God who feeds the sparrow send the ravens with my bread. When the road looked bare and empty, when the well was almost gone, you were working in the silence, teaching hunger how to trust. Ravens brought my bread, provision found my need. In the wilderness of waiting, you were faithful still to feed. I was not forgotten, I was not misled. When the desert had no answer, ravens brought my bread. I feared the stream would fail me, feared the morning would not come, but your promise does not weaken when the sky withholds the sun. Every wing above the valley became proof that you were near. Every crumb became an altar, every day defeated fear. You did not give me kingdoms, you did not give me more, but you gave me daily mercy at the edge of a hidden shore. Ravens brought hands still cold from fear. Every word felt like a river, running closer, burning clear. I had read without surrender, I had heard without a flame, till your spirit breathed upon it, and the letters spoke my name. Then the pages lit within me, not consumed but made alive, and the truth I held before me started burning deep inside. Scrolls caught fire inside, words became my light. What was ink upon the parchment turned to thunder in the night. Truth became a weapon, hope became my guide. When your voice moved through the silence, scrolls caught fire carried empty verses, like a song I could not sing, but your breath unlocked the meaning, and my heart began to ring. Every promise grew a heartbeat, every warning felt like grace, every command became a doorway to the glory of your ways. You were speaking through the pages, you were calling through the lines, and the book I thought was distant turned to fire in my life. Scrolls caught fire inside, words became my light. What was ink upon the parchment turned to thunder in the night. Truth became a weapon, hope became my guide. When your voice moved through the silence, scrolls caught fire inside. Burn within my understanding, burn within my hidden rooms. Let the scripture breathe like sunrise where my doubts had built their tombs. Write your truth upon my spirit, carve your promise on my heart. Let the fire of holy wisdom drive the shadows far apart. Scrolls caught fire inside, words became my light. What was ink upon the parchment turned to thunder in the night. Truth became a weapon, hope became my guide. When your voice moved through the silence, scrolls caught fire inside. Now the word is not just written, now the flame is not just near. It is living in my spirit, and it burns away my fear. I was staring at the fortress I had built around my pain. Every stone was named protection, every gate was locked with shame. I had marched around in silence, counting cracks I could not see, till the walls became a kingdom standing between you and me. Then a sound rose in surrender, not from pride and not from war, and the stones that held me captive could not stand there anymore. Trumpet shook my walls. they kept me from the sun, kept me far from living water, kept me chained to what was done. Then your mercy gave me courage just to walk another round, and the fear I called unshaken started trembling at the sound. Not by strength and not by striving, not by forcing stone to yield, but by trusting you were moving on the unseen battlefield. Trumpet shook my walls, praise began to rise. What I built to hide my sorrow fell beneath the holy cry. Grace came through the ruins, light broke through the halls. When my heart cried out to heaven, trumpets shook my walls. Let the hidden towers fall, let the guarded places break. Let the sound of holy worship wake the soul I tried to cage. Stone by stone and lie by lie, every prison loses hide. Where the name above all names is lifted in the fire. Trumpet shook my walls, praise began to rise. What I built to hide my sorrow fell beneath the holy cry. Grace came through the ruins, light broke through the halls. When my heart cried out to heaven, trumpets shook my walls. Now the road is wide before me. Now the dust becomes my song. What I thought would stand forever fell when praise came marching on. I was walking through the wasteland with no harvest in my view. Every horizon looked empty, every road was dry and bruised. I had hunger in my spirit, I had questions in my hands, but your promise walked beside me through the silence of the sand. And the barren place grew holy, and the dust began to glow. For the God who leads through deserts knows where living waters flow. Wilderness set a table, bread appeared in dust. Where I thought there would be nothing, If the valley looks abandoned, if the sky seems made of stone, still your hand can spread a banquet where I thought I walked alone. Wilderness set a table, bread appeared in dust. Where I thought there would be nothing, you were teaching me to trust. Grace became my portion, hope became my fable. In the place I call forsaken, wilderness set a table. Now I bless the hidden places, now I praise the desert road. For the wilderness that tested me became where mercy overflowed. Wilderness set a table. I was holding on my sorrow like a crown I could not lose. Every thorn around my spirit drew the blood of old wounds. I had learned to call it normal, learned to wear the hidden pain, till the weight upon my forehead felt like part of my own name. Then your love touched every sharp place, not to mock the hurt I knew, but to show that even suffering can be made alive in you. Thorns bloomed into praise, pain became a song. What had pierced my weary spirit could not keep me broken long. Flowers rose from sorrow, hope broke through the haze. When your mercy touched my wounded heart, thorns bloomed into praise. I had thought the crown would mark me as a prisoner of regret, like the garden of my future could not grow from what was left. But you walked into my anguish with a kindness strong and still, and the places meant to wound me started bending to your will. You can turn the cruelest season into testimony raised. You can make a field of worship from the roots of buried pain. Thorns bloomed into praise, pain became a song. What had pierced my weary spirit could not keep me broken long. Flowers rose from sorrow, hope broke through the haze. When your mercy touched my wounded heart, thorns bloomed into praise. Let the roses rise from ashes, let the petals crown the scars, let the garden tell